Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Tom Fergus. I'm in Tempe this morning at a really cool place, and I'm talking to an engineer turned entrepreneur that makes t-shirts. Now, you know what? There are two types of t-shirts out there. There are t-shirts that you know you're going to end up washing the car with, and there are t-shirts like this, which you're going to wear till there's holes in them because you love it so much because they're so soft. But I've got Chris Coriel with me, who, now, give me your title. You were an engineer. You did a lot of stuff before you started designing t-shirts. Chris, tell everybody your background a little bit.
Yeah, so I was a software engineer out of college, 20 years in startups, big and small companies. Even started my own technical business. So 4 years ago, I wanted to start a business I could focus on the business and not be writing the code and fixing it and all that stuff.
Sure. And so you were like, hey man, I don't have any cool t-shirts at all. Like, I don't like any of my t-shirts. So you decided to design your own t-shirt. I love it.
It was more about a pet peeve for the undershirts, right?
Yeah.
So growing up in New York where it's cold, wearing undershirts, they pull out of your pants when they shrink and they just don't feel comfortable.
It makes you crazy.
It makes you crazy.
Yeah.
I wanted something that was soft and really quality.
Yeah, tell everybody where we're at and explain how this works here.
Sure. So we're at Fabric. It's a fashion incubator started by Angela Johnson and Sherry Berry, and they've been fantastic, and they have all of the things you need to start an apparel line.
Yeah, so if I decided to want to design a dress or a shirt, you could do it here.
You could do it here. You could do everything. They have design, production, the whole thing.
Yeah, these are eco-friendly. We're going to give you more details about these, including, if you look closely at the logo, you see that? It's called Christopher J. Apparel. That's his mom's handwriting. Isn't that adorable? Anyways, we'll be talking more about Christopher J. Apparel coming up with Chris in a little bit. An engineer that decided to make these line of shirts. They've got some women's shirts as well. And we're going to have a lot more ahead, you guys, coming up.
You know, Tom, anybody can, rework some sort of a intricate engine or something. But if you're saying, is a T-shirt broken? If you're going to re-engineer a T-shirt, right, your work is cut out for you.
Yeah, you're not reinventing the wheel. I say that about videography to my students, my former students. We're not doing anything that hasn't already been done, but let's just try and do it better. That's all we're trying to do. And Chris Coriel has been trying to do that as well. Chris, really quick, before we talk about your shirts, we're going to pan over here and show everybody. Explain again where we are.
So we're in Tempe, and we're at the Fabric Fashion Incubator.
Yeah, so if someone comes up with an idea, they can have it built here, and they'll help you kind of get that going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which is crucial for you. You didn't really have any of that stuff going.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Being
very
an engineer,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about your shirts now. You have some ladies' designs here, and design is important, but there's a lot more important going on in your shirts than what we're seeing, isn't there?
Absolutely. It's all about the fabric and the mission, but what we're talking about, they have a I named all these. So this is the Sedona, it's a crop top, and then the V-neck is the Milan, and then the tank is the Maui, and I try to name them thinking of places you would be when you'd be wearing them, where the inspiration would come from, right?
Yeah.
But they're all made out of the Tencel fabric, which is with the shirt I'm wearing, the Manhattan, which is the original undershirt.
Yeah.
And that's where it all kind of started.
When we talk about Tencel, what material is that?
So Tencel is it's like bamboo. It's very soft. It's a wood fiber like bamboo, but it's a lot more eco-friendly. And the reason why it is because it's made with a closed-loop process, which means all the chemicals are not released into the environment.
Okay.
And it's one of the most eco-friendly fabrics out there, and it's even compostable. So if you did throw it out, which you should never do, it'll actually compost and biodegrade within your lifetime. It won't
That's fantastic.
I know. It won't sit in the landfills forever.
That's not a grocery bag sitting in a landfill somewhere.
It's terrible, isn't it?
So one of the cool things I thought that he does, you guys, if you get one of these shirts, after a few years, you can send it back to him. He'll give a discount on the next shirt. Isn't that right? Tell everybody that process.
Yes. So part of the mission is that the Tencel really is driving the mission of being eco-friendly and changing fast fashion, taking my little bit out of it and trying to make the fashion industry a lot more sustainable, right?
Yeah. When we talk about fast fashion, we're talking about shirts that only last a year, well, a season, really.
A season, yeah. That's why they make them. That's why every season there's new stuff coming out because they want you to go buy new stuff. They want you to throw it away.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to do is do it so that you wear it for years and years. And eventually, if it's got holes in it, like you said earlier, you send it back to us. We respin it into something new. And I want to do something that I can give back. The whole thing is, give it to a homeless shelter or, underprivileged kids or something like that where I can, it's about something bigger than me, right?
Yeah, and I love this because I'm obviously my mom and dad were the biggest influences in my life. Check this out, you guys. On his logo, it's the Christopher J. Apparel Company. That's his mom's handwriting. That is so cool. Now, you're also going to come up with these other colors as well down the line.
Absolutely. We have a lot more colors. There's just a couple samples. So this for the female. So this you can feel it's a little lighter. It's these are antibacterial, moisture wicking. It's just really light.
Yeah, and this is a little thicker. You're probably getting some leggings down the line.
Leggings, athletic shorts are in the making right now.
Now, Troy, I got to tell you, I would not normally take my shirt off on TV because nobody wants to see an old guy with his shirt off. But I've got one of his T-shirts on underneath. And again, it's designed to be underneath your shirt. So it's just nice and snug. And I gotta be honest, it's really comfortable. You know what I mean? I can
Hello,
wear this working out,
ladies.
and then
Tom.
change it out and wear another one going to dinner.
Dang.
But yeah, and it's kind of cool how he's designed it. Explain
I think it
this
is a
again, Chris.
schmedium.
How
So as you
it
can
can
see-
James wants to know if it's a
way down in
schmedium.
case I wanted to tuck it in.
Yeah, so you tuck it in, and it's also narrow at the bottom because our bodies aren't square.
Yeah.
And we can wear it out, and when you do tuck it in, when you move, it moves with you.
Yeah, very cool.
That's a
Christopher
natural
J. Apparel. Look for him online, you guys. Great shirts, eco-friendly, and you know
Have
they're
you been
kind of
working out,
medium for
Tom?
me. But that's the idea.
Why do we keep showing Tom's pecs? I'm
I
getting
try to.
uncomfortable.
I go to so many Taste of the Towns. I don't have a choice. I have to work out. It's a tough life.
Good for you, buddy. Look at you. Dang.
That's right. Too funny.
Now it got weird. Can you make him dance? Can you do like when one goes like this and one goes like this?
How did you guys get out of here? You're too much. Christopher J. Apparel. Check out his shirts.
That's good. All right, Tom, you're a good sport. Ty?
Sitting over here trying to make my pecs bounce.